Senhoras e senhores, sejam
Well, what a
bem-vindos
scene we
à
have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of...
That's rather hopeful! And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Just eases him off the ball. Triol. He's not got that quite right. Schneider. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Plays it out wide. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Neuer deals with that nice and simple. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
McAllister, Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a real chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Schneider, just about within shooting range. Aguero is herring after that one. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Great vision. Schneider has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. He's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hazard. It's Timber. Schneider. Timber. Gerrard. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Schneider. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pepe. Now Timber, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass just didn't quite work. McAllister wins the duel this time, and it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Puskas. Howson defending his corner stubbornly and stood up very well to his man. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Albert Ferrer. Howson. Here's Tromeni. Played out towards the right wing. Esteval knocks it out wide. Aguero skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Triol attempts a clearance. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Neymar.
Teremos
Sharp at the ball here. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Aguero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Madrid can be pretty happy with their production line, but they still need some lubrication in one or two places to create a flow.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 24.
We're on the move again.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Madrid are probably
camisa
feeling
11.
relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Bale. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Threads one in. He's picked it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Pepe gets it clear. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Esteval. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, good take in a good area. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. It's ended up in no man's land. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Aguero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Bale. It's Timber. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Dembele. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Puskás.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ah, such a clever touch. That's really good defending. That's put paid to the danger. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bale. Gerrard. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, lovely. Now it's Schneider. Zanetti. And this is Schneider. It's Schneider! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Schneider. Half an hour gone in the second half. Distributed tidily. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 18. Camisa 8. Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Zanetti has the space to scheme.
Camisa 15.
Don't you just love the level of
Camisa
intensity
10.
here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Timber finding himself in space. Tries a shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Substituição em campo.
Madrid
Camisa 7.
making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Schneider. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Aguero gets into a good position. Maldini eases him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bergkamp. Timber.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Barcola. That's a
Foram
decent ball.
indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely feet. Barcola. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. I only measure those
Well, he's very much adored.
Saka elects to cross. Maldini with the clearance. Now it's Saka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Cleared away. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's neat. Gerrard finding himself in space. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Numero 11. Bale.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Scholes. Pressure coming in from all directions. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Inter Milan restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saka goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bakula! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Belletti. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Drogba. Rijkaard. Now it's Snyder. Now it's Bale. Now it's Snyder. And he's being shifted off it. Schneider is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. Zanetti knocks it into space. Gerrard is flagged offside. What a throw in. Zanetti. And here's Bale. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. Another chance from a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Schneider plays it short. It's Hazard! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Inter Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Schneider can see things, others simply cannot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. And it's Schneider. Knocks it out wide. And it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Scholes.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Hazard. Scholes. Saka. Belletti. That's headed upfield. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24, Hazard.
So we're into the second
Lascia il campo
45.
per il numero 10.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a pretty loose pass. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone for a throw-in. Timber. And here's Bale. And here's Gerrard. And this is Aguero. Shifted it to the flank. Zanetti. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great vision. Now it's Diaz. He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cannavaro. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Schneider. And he was quick to react. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Scholes. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bale. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Belletti. And here's Barcola. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival, Zanetti. Barcola. Oh, super ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Schneider! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So, third quarter of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 13. Kaká.
Schneider with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Timber. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Madrid
Numero
making
11.
further changes here,
Bale.
and in quick
Lasciano
succession.
il campo per
Madrid
il numero 15.
have now used up
Il
all
numero
but one
18.
of their substitution windows. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kaká. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saka. Looking to play him in. On the through ball. He's picked his way. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7. Schneider.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Numero 9.
Lots and lots of changes.
Rooney.
Rooney coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good read, needed to be. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Numero 20. Scholes. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 6.
Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Dani Olmo. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Kaká. And Zanetti.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Some really good ball movement. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Drogba. He's on it. Can he get away?
Il quarto uomo
And he's
indica
forced to go
4
back.
minuti di recupero.
Cannavaro. Deep into stoppage time. Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. And he's found a way past. Here's a shot. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Simplicity itself. And that's it. Madrid did lead, Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Looking to play him in, and it's Hazard. Serginho. He expected better, and so did he. Serginho. Oh, it's played into the area, and that has been cleared. Short changes him with that pass. It's a promising position. Pepe tries to clear. Passes short and... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Alaba. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing.
There's the shot! Timber. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rooney. And it's been shipped out wide. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Raul. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Raul. Now it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball.
There they go, hunting again.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Seedorf. Great ball, and he's in here. McAllister touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's good play. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And it's McAllister. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he's having a go! Wayne Rooney! Only him! A finish of true class! And there is your opener! He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, and how well he caught that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Puskás. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Seedorf. Very nicely done. Seedorf has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That's to play it back. McAllister. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rooney goes short. McAllister. That's the end of the first 45. It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19 será
Away we go
reemplazado por
again.
el dorsal 6.
Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's picked his way through. Cross from Rafinha. That's a sharp pass. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Serginho. Serginho. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 12, Marcelo.
Defending of the desperate variety. And this ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to snatch it back. That has been slung wide. There's a look. Gets his head on it! Well taken goal. Corinthians are back in business. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Bale.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Rooney. Now this could be a chance. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Spread out to the left. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Raul. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
El dorsal 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Bellingham. It's a good ball out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Seedorf. McAllister. McAllister! Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out for a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23, Seedorf, será reemplazado por
Here's
el dorsal
Barcola.
15.
Marcelo. And he's picked it up out wide. Referee's given a throw. Neymar. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. And this is... And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's managed to get... Can he finish? It's hit the uprights. Oh, he had to, and yet he could not. Timber. McAllister. Marcelo. He is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Bale. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's Timber. Nice control. Now it's Kaká. Bergkamp. Kaká. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Marcelo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, that's nice.
Habrá
And here's
4 minutos de
McAllister.
descuento.
And he's in on goal. Marcelo finding himself in space. McAllister. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. In with the challenge. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Rooney, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Oh, what
de
a
hoy.
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's...
Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cannavaro. To Marcelo. Rooney. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. Now the cross. Bastoni clears it away. Zanetti. Lovely feet. Swings it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Bale. And it's Seedorf. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, Keane. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Diaz. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's found space here. Zanetti. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Look at the space. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Diaz! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Zanetti receives it in a wide position. And it's Kukçu. He's well positioned here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Bale! Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Bastoni. Kukçu calmly anticipates. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Rooney! And there's a goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Driven in. Well, that's been dealt with. Kimmich. That looks a cracking ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Rooney. And this is Bale. Schneider. Turns back here, probably the best option. Marcelo. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Gerrard. Neymar. De Bruyne. And this is Rooney. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Gerrard. Serginho. And Diaz. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And here's Mohamed Salah. Seedorf. Schneider. Threads one in, and this is Rooney. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar has got himself a free kick.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Bergkamp. And here's Seedorf. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It's been quite a roller coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. Reflections on the first half?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And that's the second half started.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bastoni cuts it out. Diaz. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's beaten the last man. Oh, super ball. That is really good tenacity.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Courtois. Van Dijk. Laid out to the left flank. Marcelo looking to be a menace in the final third.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's very neat. Delivers the ball. Desai with the clearance. Diaz with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Not the most accurate pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Rooney. And it's Marcelo. Oh, that's delightful. Brilliantly cut out. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka. And it's Schneider. Marcelo, quality ball. And this is Bale. Bale!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Shot, surely!
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Número 9, número 7, número 17.
And it's been taken short.
Número 8, número 10.
That's good play.
Agüero, número 80, número 24.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Gerrard providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to it? Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! Deftly away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Hazard
Hay un
coming
cambio
on
en el
here
campo de
has
juego.
scored the expected.
Número
Yeah, I think it's time for some
67.
brave decision-making.
Lo
And he's
reemplazará.
managed to gift it
Número
back.
20.
This is Aguero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to get it away. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Ronaldinho plays it short. That's tidy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And now they can spring out of
Se van
defence.
a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. A draw and a highly unpredictable... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And welcome to today's match. And there they are. Please welcome all players, everyone.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba, Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Timber. Seedorf. Antonetti. Rogers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's... Takes a shot! He's doing it all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Akanji. To Hazard. And it's Messi. Hazard. Now it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, delightful ball. Just the keeper in his... There's the shot! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Number 20.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cristiano Ronaldo, with a reputation for taking on any shot.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Looking for the run. That has been cut short.
Iran definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Shevchenko. And it's Timber. Hazard. Played into space. Now it's Seedorf. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Azar. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that's a throw-in. It's a good foot in there. Rodgers. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Rooney. He's picked his way through. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance, surely! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
This is a promising build-up. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Rodgers. Kovacic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Serginho. That's the keeper's ball.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Van Dijk gets it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Morgan Rodgers.
So we're off again.
Number 4,
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 2,
This is Shevchenko.
Cahoon.
He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's tidy. Seedorf. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. He'll play through for the wide man. Diogo Costa gains it. Safe hands. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Rooney, and it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's found a way past. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Schneider. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Decent hit from there. Kovacic is the team's great visionary. Schneider. So we've reached the hour mark. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Really fierce, close defending. And the keeper's got it again. Desai. Cafu. And it's Rooney. He shifted it to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo running with the ball. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Kovacic. Aguero receives it in a wide position. Madrid claim it back to much approval. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Spread to the right. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Seedorf is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Maldini eases him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. He's through here. And he was quick to react. Kaka. Antonetti. Sends it crossfield. And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bale. And the shot! Just eases him off the ball. And here's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's beaten the... Rooney! And no mistake. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Wayne Rooney.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Number 10.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 22, Bernardo Silva. Number 13, Marcus Rashford.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, he can't get past him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's the throw. Zanetti. Saved
There
off.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
And it's Bale. Showing good feet. And this is Ronaldinho. No way through, so back it comes. Serginho. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And this is Shevchenko. That is lovely. And this is Hazard. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. DiMarco. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Hazard. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Raul. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rooney. DiMarco. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball. Raul. He's played it back.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Corner. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Makalele. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Schneider. And here's Raul. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, now, and Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their third corner. Schneider goes short. It's a good ball out wide. Delivers with whip. João Neves is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tonali. And this is Luis Suarez. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dink through. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Makalele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. DiMarco. Azar. Raul. Cafu. And the counter is on. Cafu.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hazard. And it's Makalele. That's Maldini. And it's Makalele. Gives it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He was under real pressure there. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. João Neves. DiMarco. And it's Tonali. Maldini. And it's Neves. And Santos. Great defending, strong and determined. Shevchenko. And he's there to clear it. Rooney. Tonali. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Raul. Shevchenko. Makalele. Desai. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Second period is underway.
Coming on to replace him is
Madrid
number
are
8,
probably feeling
Steven
relatively
Gerrard.
good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Maldini. Stones. And it's Stones. Nicely spread. And it's Neves. Now Tonali. Cannavaro robs him of possession. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stones. Maldini. Stones. Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Tonali defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makalele with the slide tackle there. Now it's Hazard. And he's got the beating of his man.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And back to the keeper they go. Maldini. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Raul. And here's Hazard. That has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. Gerrard. And it's Makalele. Can he get on the end of this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commit.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Sandro Tonali. Number 11, Andre Santos. Coming on the field. Number 6,
And here's Kaka.
Frankie de Jong. Number
Hit
22.
chance! And there's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Number 13.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! And another try! It's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And he's forced to go back. Bale chasing after it. And no, that was never going to make it. Opts for safety. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
New York really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kaká. He's found a way through. Well, that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. He's cut it out. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Musiala. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Musiala. Right, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bale is there, and he can... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kaká taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining all the necessary battling qualities you want from a team.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great...
Oh, good effort! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the...
Oh, good line! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Makalele. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a good foot in there. Maldini. Desai. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rooney. Madrid currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Royce. And it's Tonali. And Akanji. Tonali. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. He's in a great position here. That has found him in acres of space. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well played. O'Reilly. To Royce. O'Reilly. And it's James. Now it's Yamal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Gerrard. Raul. Oh, he's goal side. Caicedo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ronaldinho. Makalele. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Royce. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Royce. Spread out to the left. Royce has it in a wide position. And that's going to be a goal kick. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Raul. Foot in. Caicedo. And it's Royce. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Royce. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And this is Ronaldinho. He's found space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Raul with the short one. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. And can he finish it? He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's managed to get free. Yamal to Totti. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Madrid firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho.
So right back into the action.
Sustituido por el dorsal 13, Kaká.
And it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, it's Drogba! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And this is Shevchenko.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's whipped it across. Well, that's been dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And he's quick to return it. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cafu given the lift of his goal. Madrid in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Rooney with a reputation for taking on any shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's tidy. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's nice. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Totti. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
It's destined for the flank.
El
Now it's
dorsal
Royce.
18.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Yamal. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Batistuta. Spread to the right. Totti. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti. Very nicely done. And it's Gerrard. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Totti.
That's going in strongly.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
This looks promising. James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Good ball over the... And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
El dorsal 11.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
A case now of complete control. Alaba, Tonali, and here's Drogba. Nicely spread. And here's Dani Olmo. Crosses. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Totti. será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
Cafu. And it's Vieira. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily.
5 minutos de descuento.
It's Bale! Oh, it's hit the post! No, not quite. Rodri. James. And it's played forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. This is Batistuta. Royce. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, how will we look back on that?
Madrid really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que...